Good evening, everyone. My name is Russell Wright. It's June 6, 2015, and this is a weekly video newsletter designed to catch everybody up on what is going on inside the Network Empire community, because there are so many things happening within software development, training, and a variety of other things. I felt it was more useful to go through each item, and you can decide whether or not this video is something that you're going to need to watch, because we have thousands of students around the world that all come from different levels of interest, different levels of SEO, content creation, and traffic generation skill sets, and online business. And as a result, I'm going to go first through the list of the items that I have in my handy-dandy note card to let you know what we're going to talk about through the duration of this video. I will also create notes below this video just to make sure that you can have a quick glance at what it is that we're covering this week in June. We're going to talk about the calendar. That is, what are the upcoming events? How can you keep apprised of the upcoming events? What is the difference between a certification level training versus the bundle or pro bundle package that you've actually probably already got, or if not, you might have the basic package. I'm going to create that distinction for you today. But more importantly, I'm going to show you what's happening this week. What's happening this week on Wednesday and Thursday. This is the June calendar. I'm going to show you where it's located, and we're going to go through the certification level trainings that are happening this month. We're also going to talk about when the next certification level trainings are happening, what they're about, what you might benefit from, and a variety of other things. We're also going to get into the social explosion dashboard beta that is happening. And most of you are not going to be involved in that beta unless you ask. I'm going to talk about our different beta Skype rooms and how you can get involved if you're a current customer. And we're also going to talk about the Skype room and the actually over 20 Skype rooms that we have as supplementary community support for the variety of products, services, plugins, and enterprise level softwares that all work together to create the You Everywhere market domination system. Again, when we're talking about You Everywhere, we're simply talking about the network logic that we actually use to create sustainable networks of content, of traffic, and of what I call SEO casting, which is essentially set and forget SEO, more or less, once it's set up. We have a unified system called content broadcasting. Okay, there's fancy schmancy words for all this, but we believe in simplicity in terms of one large system that once it's set up, you can just do what you really should be doing, which is broadcasting your energy, your offers, and your conversion, and so that you can convert into sales and that you can rank across thousands upon thousands of keywords on semi-autopilot once things are set up. We call this broadcasting or content broadcasting. So that's what we're going to talk about a little bit. We're also going to talk about the Rank is On beta, which is an extension of the social explosion, automatic social and high domain authority backlinking system. That is all a part of what we're going to talk about in the next 30 minutes. We're also going to talk a little bit about the deep, simple, and regular Silo plugins, when they're coming out, my estimation on that. I'm going to talk to you what's going on in the development department and when we're expecting that to happen. We're also going to talk about the automatic video traffic course, which is the certification level training coming out and when they're coming out. And we're going to talk about the new Video Kraken Skype room that I'm going to open up, which is our Video Kraken plugin. I'm going to create a distinction between Video Kraken and the Video Kraken training course. They're very different and they're supposed to go together, although we do sell Video Kraken independently. We're going to talk about upgrades there. We're also going to end with the Sell Reports Now course that's launching to all Pro Bundle members. And the reason I'm leaving that till last is we are doing an independent launch where I'm going to address it directly. And I will also leave a link below this training session or this newsletter that you can get to the Mike Clay's Sell Reports First training area, and you can find out how you can get involved. This course is included in the basic Network Empire training. We've already got 2 or 3 videos done that Mike and I have been working on. It shows you how to use our reporting systems from Domain Web Studio, the Last Keyword tool, the Kraken Vertical Market Research tool, and a variety of other tools to make money up front from clients before you ever raise a finger to do any SEO or lay any services in for your clients. Okay, so that's basically, we're going to close with the sell reports now, and because you can go elsewhere to get involved in a whole different set of videos and a whole different marketing page if you'd like to know more about what that is. So first things first, this calendar will become more and more popular. This is the location currently, it's swallowyourmarkethole.com. You can go directly to that page, but I am going to go ahead and start putting it front and center in other locations. All you need to do is, when you go to Swallow Your Market Whole currently, this lays out all of the advanced training, the advanced certification training courses. The advanced certification training courses are not included in your Network Empire Pro software bundle and members area. This is the advanced or big guns training. You don't need this training to succeed with the Network Empire suite of tools. But if you want to go to the another level, a university, or what some students have called the Harvard University of Online SEO Content and Content Broadcasting and Traffic Generation, this is what you could take to increase your skill level. Okay, so when you go to this page, currently we have a training calendar on here. And as I said before, I'm going to start adding all the training that Network Empire offers on one simple, easy-to-use calendar, so that each and every one of you can know whether you're involved in certification training or not, what's going on, and what level it's all on. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what's first. Tonight is Monday. We have on Wednesday our certification level 2 course, and on Thursday rather, we have our certification level 1 week 6. So certification level 2 week 2 is on Wednesday, and certification level 1 week 6 is on Thursday. Now those of you who are taking this course know who you are, and presumably you know what these courses are about. One thing that I would like to say for those of you who are just joining us is that our certification level trainings, again, they are supplementary or beyond the pro bundle price, and they are perpetual mastermind training systems. What I mean by that is, even though they are above and beyond the price, there is a one-time fee to enter into these advanced levels of training. This one-time fee is the only thing that you'll ever pay. Once it's completed, you will always be a member, and these mastermind groups are always moving forward, either 6-week, 7-week, or 8-week cycles. And you can always jump back in and cover anything you miss, and these events are live. We don't just put these in a can and then leave you to watch them, and then it becomes a talking head product. These are dynamic, perpetual mastermind courses where we are always doing fresh new content and keeping updated with the system, so that we can, as Sue says, the socially activated web ring, or the sustainable system, is always being updated, and we're always making sure that the parts are part of a unified whole, and that anything that changes within Google, within traffic generation, within social media, within the way that you want to handle your conversion, the way you want to handle your tracking, we're always keeping up to date with what's going on within what we call the web ring system, the socially activated, sustainable downstream traffic and domain authority stacking system. Okay, so that's one thing I would like you to be aware of, is that we're always keeping up to date. So any of these mastermind training systems that are all on Swallow Your Market Whole, where we start to cover them. Level 1 certification through 4. If you want to go to this website and learn more about what these training systems are, there they are. If you've already signed up for them, in order to access this training, you're going to need to log on inside your membership area. And what you'll see here is, when you click on the members area link, whatever you have available to you will be available. Okay, whatever you've purchased, the additional upgraded courses, or the downgraded, or the regular courses. The advanced, what Sue is calling the CL certification level 1, and the CLC certification level courses, are all sitting in the advanced training course menu at the bottom of the members area. Okay. Now, one of the rollouts that we've been working on for the last several days has been the shift from their old members area, which was www.networkempire.com, to the members subdomain. So by the time you see this video, we should have already rolled out to this new website. So for those of you who've been seeing some changes, this is what we've been up to. We've been upgrading our services so they're much faster. We can handle all the traffic from all the users, which has been growing every day pretty much. And I just wanted you to know that you'll see these changes, and you'll probably notice some things shifting around inside the members area. Okay? So one thing I would like to say is that the CLC courses at the bottom, these are the Perpetual Mastermind courses. You can purchase them one at a time, or you can purchase them in their entirety for a major discount. But more importantly, at least to me, is that the cost of each and every one of these one-time fee, once a member, always a member, advanced certification training courses can be deducted and subtracted from the cost of your live Network Empire certification event. During this live certification event, we focus on hands-on your unique personal business fingerprint as it relates to your setup, your what we call your content broadcasting network. Hopefully you understand that each and every one of you has a unique footprint. Unique fingerprint, no footprint. And that we are here to make sure that your unique case is understood, and that's where the live event comes in. Not everybody goes to a live event, but eventually most people begin to see the value of the live event. So I wanted you to be aware of how, if you're inside the members area and you look down here in the advanced training area, you might see these. You don't, until you purchase those as upgrades, you won't have those turned on. But if you have any questions about these training courses and what you might need and what would be the most valuable for you, please do contact me on Skype, and my handler is ThemeZoom, one word, and you'll become very familiar with our Skype teams, and unique community support that we have is second to none, because this is how communities and tight communities are built. Okay, and if you want to look through each one of these, you'll be able to learn more about what they're about, and of course the sales pages are available for you on Swallow Your Market Whole if you want to see each of the bullet points of what's on the advanced training. Now if you have a bundle, you will already have access to a lot of the software. You're going to want to peek at that straight away when you get into the bundle level, or even the basic level has software, just not the same amount of software. If you're interested in the Sell Reports Now, Sell Reports First training course, you're going to need a pro membership or above as we roll that out. In fact, it actually is rolled out in essence. We're not making a huge announcement about it. We're just going to slip it in there because there's such an active demand for Mike Clay's products. Okay, so let's make sure that I don't get too sidetracked here. So again, let's go back to our calendar and what's happening. Okay, and let's just be clear. The certification level 1 and certification level 2, you don't need to wait until the course ends or begins to jump in. Okay, you will always have access once it's paid. You can pay now and take it next month. You can pay one level and only do the first 3 webinars and then watch the replays if you wish. You can only do the first 3 at this 8-week boot camp, and then you can wait 8 to 16 weeks for the next one and finish it up, or then go back and complete it with the replays. So it really is quite a flexible system. And let's go ahead and quickly discuss certification level 1. Certification level 1 is all about SEO website silo architecture and prepping for your training. Okay, let me just go ahead and show you what this is about. Matt has a very important case study. This is probably the most advanced SEO website silo architecture training that we have, is in certification level 1. And it is one of the only training courses that Sue Bell recommends that you have before you come to the Network Empire Live event. Researching, planning, building, and optimizing your SEO silo money website. Now, I hope most of you watching knows or has heard the scuttle, if you will, the rumors, that SEO website silo architecture helps you rank higher for dozens, if not thousands, of keywords than you otherwise would, using up to 80% fewer inbound links. This has been true since the beginning when I learned it from Bruce Clay, who really should be given the title of person who first brought website silo architecture to the world. He's an amazing guy and an amazing instructor, and my SEO career began with the early training that I took with him. SEO Silo architecture is very powerful, and it still works today. And the principles behind SEO website silo architecture are taught very clearly in our first 8-week boot camp. And on Thursday, we're going through week 6. So week 6, just for those of you who might want to jump in or who are going to be catching up, week 6 is all about, let me just see if I can find a technical foundation. I'm going to click on the course. And we've already been through success, the avatar creation of your profile, sculpting your offer and your content, determining if your market is a vitamin or a painkiller, and building the industry solution around it, making sure that you don't have a crappy product. These are all covered in Tech Foundation 1, the course that's on Thursday, level 1. Then Matt takes you through the process of getting your keywords and your themes, and we run them through a proprietary software called Kraken. And if you've never used Kraken before, the good news is about Tech Foundation 1 is that you don't have to. It's actually the same offer that we have at automagic-silosystem.com, where we actually use our advanced LSI and blueprint creating technology to drill into the most advanced keyword reporting system automation out there that we know of. Okay, so that's all included in your certification level 1 training. Okay, now we're on then we imported the Silo themes into your WordPress site automatically. We used the WordPress plugin, and we used DWS Any Silo Builder, which if you have our software and you have a bundle, you've got access to both of those. Okay, very likely you have access to both of those. And if you have any questions on that, contact us on Skype, or do contact our Fanatical support desk, who will forward any questions to me, or will answer them themselves. This is Kevin Pauly, who's does many other things inside of our company besides just help desk, but he is a semantic web expert. And of course Gina, who is very skilled at many other things, also answers the help desk. And occasionally I will answer your question personally, just so you know what it is that you have going on inside this community and how much support you actually have. This week we talk about increasing reach and setting up the one feed system. I consider one feed to be an important part of what I call SEO casting, search engine optimization casting, where if you start to set things up right, if you get your website silo architecture correctly, which is why the first course is so valuable for many people, then you're going to be able to pretty much automate or semi-automate your SEO throughout the months and years to come. Because once you have your infrastructure or your DNA or your blueprint for content generation set up, then it's going to be much less difficult to automate or semi-automate some of your backlinking through things like RSS and social explosion and other things like that. Okay, so this should help you quite a bit. And again, I'm elaborating on this for those of you who might be new to our organization, because we are having an influx of hundreds of students at this time. Okay, so we also want to look at what else is on our calendar. On Wednesday, the second training course is happening. Now we have them in the opposite order because we're on week 6 for certification level 1, but we're only on week 2 for Wednesday. Now people ask all the time, do I have to be a certification level 1 trainee in order to get certification level 2? The answer to that question is definitely not. Certification level 2 focuses on some different aspects. We focus on starting to kickstart your traffic and conversion. And that's pretty important. Let me get to the right location here. When we're talking about certification level 2, we're really talking about, let me just go right there to it. We'll get to this in a moment. We're talking about kickstarting massive traffic and conversion. If you've taken certification level 1, that's great. If you haven't taken certification level 1, that's also fine. You're still going to have immense benefits. Okay. On Tuesday, we have already kicked off the course, but there's no reason why you can't hop in right now. On Tuesday, because actually the first week really just was a meet and greet. Tuesday is SEO Training Module 2, Content Curation and Domain Authority Stacking. Yes, we combined what is already a very powerful concept, which we do have advanced training for, called Domain Authority Stacking, and we combine that with Content Curation, updated for 2015. And we actually make sure that the content curation that we teach has SEO power. Most of the content curation systems out there do not. You'll see all kinds of people saying all kinds of things. about content creation. So on Wednesday, this is SEO training module 2, and I have been told that this is one of the most attractive, exciting and effective and attractive modules that we have in the week certification level 2 training. So that's what's happening this month, okay? And specifically this week, Wednesday and Thursday. Now there are, for those of you who work with our channel partners over at Director's Cut and Project B, only you will know who you are. If you don't recognize what those are, you don't need to know. I want to let you know that on Tuesdays, we do have your webinars. If you have specific questions about that, just let me know personally on Skype and I can fill you in on what that is. It's not part of the Network Empire community, and we are guests at that community. So if you have just joined our community from those channel partners, I want to welcome you and let you know that I do not have those webinars on this calendar. So you can see that this is the June calendar. And I'm going to go ahead and move over to July so you can see what's happening. As on the 25th, certification level 1 has a grand finale and ends. And then as July moves on, we end certification, the 7-week training, certification level 2, and we begin the highly popular course called Automatic Video Traffic. You can probably see that here. That's on July 29th is when we begin that. That course focuses primarily on automatic video traffic and really deals with the WR2 web ring. Okay? It's all about creating automatic pin vid systems using engagement rank. That is, there are many tips, tricks, and secrets about auto-generating content that people actually like to watch and therefore Google loves. It's a highly powerful, it's a very powerful course with some controversial topics, and the controversial topic is probably how do you generate content pretty much automatically as long as it's incredibly engaging for your user and they enjoy watching it. We get into this very deeply. Not only do we get into it, we show you specifically how to utilize our systems and our technologies. Let's go ahead and go over to the website. It's called Automatic Video Traffic. That is certification level 3, and you can see that also on the roster. It's in 43 days, and this course is very, very popular, so you are going to want to reserve now. Again, this follows the same rules. Once a member, always a member. Okay, so this is what's coming up, and we use the Video Kraken plugin. The Video Kraken plugin you can buy without taking the course. Okay? And it's fine if you want to do that. Just know that the level of training that you get inside the course far exceeds just the plain purchase of the Video Kraken plugin. Video Kraken plugin 4.0 comes as it is, and there is upgrades fairly regularly, but we do not give you the level of training. We actually require a 6-week training for the automatic video traffic course to show you how to join the billion-page club. If you're going to be dealing with hundreds of thousands of pages, you're going to be wanting to take our advanced training course. Okay? So that's that. Last but not least, actually, we have 2 or 3 more items. We're going to talk about Social Explosion and the Social Explosion dashboard that's coming out. Inside our Skype rooms, let's go ahead and turn on Skype. We have 15 different Skype rooms and support groups for the community, depending upon where you're at. If you've got a Pro Bundle, you're going to be in the Pro Bundle chat room, in the basic chat room. If you've got Video Kraken, you're going to be in the Video Kraken room. If you've taken our advanced certification level trainings, I'm going to put you in a Skype room. Each training level, certification 1, 2, automatic video, automatic broadcasting, they all have their own room, and we're here to help you support it. Okay? As you can see, we have a very active very active community support group area. I've got tons and tons of locations that each and every member has a unique interest, and we have to support you. Okay, and we enjoy supporting you. So the Rank as on Beta, I think I was just talking about that, is an extension of Social Explosion. You have to ask to be a part of the Rank as on Beta. You can see this is the support room. And if you're using Social Explosion, you're an ideal prospect. If you've got Amazon products that you would like to rank on Google, that's what Rank as on is for. Rank as on is designed to shower your Rank as on page with social signals and helping you with your ranking on the search engines. That's really what Rank as on is about. Okay? All right, so that's that. The other thing is the Social Explosion dashboard. If you're a Social Explosion user, please follow me on this. If you're not, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Social Explosion is an automatic social signal generation system that uses user signals and generates massive trust through domain authority backlinking from high domain authority social media sites that you do not have to set up. It's our own network of friends called the Network Empire Social Signal Exchange Network, a variety of different platforms that we use and methods that we use that drives huge amounts of social signals to your site, increasing trust. Okay? So if you're not familiar with that, it's WP Social Explosion. One of the big requests we had was to be able to add an RSS feed and use those same Social Explosion signals. All right. So just for those of you who have not seen this before, if you go to WP Social Explosion /calculator, this is a unique system to determine how many social signals you need to your blog. Okay, and we have a calculator here. Estimated number of posts, if it was 200, number of posts per month, and it'll show you exactly what you need. Okay, estimated number of posts. Let me just go ahead and show you this. Okay, so when you go to the calculator, you'll be able to figure out, we're going to walk you step by step through the process of how to make this work. So if I'm going to buy low signals, you know, it'll tell you what happens if I buy low, and if I'm doing 200 posts a month, and I want to keep my signals that I've purchased from wpsocialexplosion.com to the lowest frequency and duration, which would teach you about. You can see it will give you the exact promotional social and trust backlinking that we're going to create for you. Okay, so I just wanted those of you who've not seen this before to be aware of what's going on. But also, we now have this dashboard that we're working on, and the dashboard is designed essentially so that you can add RSS feeds. And so we're in beta on that. If you'd like to be added to the beta, please let us know on Skype. My Skype handler, again, is ThemeZoom. Okay, and this is going to be called Social Explosion Beta. Okay, you can see we have a lot of people in here. And if you want to learn more about how to get involved in our betas, what happens here is that you can just take any RSS feed, and of course we talk a lot about RSS feeds in the Network Empire methodology and the sustainable architecture of the perpetual downstream traffic system. Okay, and because we do that, we really use a lot of RSS feeds, and so there has been a real request to throw automatic social backlinks and trust at those RSS feeds, because RSS feeds is a way to perform semi-automatic to fully automatic SEO. Okay, so that's what that's all about, this dashboard. You can see I've been doing some tests, and you can just throw the feed in there, and it's the same thing. The social signals will be thrown at it, and the traffic will be thrown at the RSS feeds, and that's how it works. Again, you'll be hearing more and more about this over the next few weeks. Okay, actually a few days. Last thing on my list, it's not the last thing on my list. There's two more things on my list. Deep, simple, and regular silo builder. Deep, simple, and video silo builder. When we launch these new plugins, which have been delayed, and some of you have really been waiting for it, they are going to be on this sales page, SEOSiloPlugin.com. It's video silo plugin, deep silo plugin, and simple silo plugin. So go to SEOSiloPlugin.com. We are literally almost ready to push the button on that. Mike Hayden, Sue Bell, Kevin Pauly, the rest of our team is working on the functionality and the tweaks of this rather sophisticated plugin system that allows you to rank higher using far fewer inbound links than your competition. The Deep Silo plugin is currently free. Simple Silo plugin is what we use with Video Kraken, which I'm going to have to get into other videos. It actually works in harmony with Video Kraken. It doesn't have to use it with Video Kraken, but it's very useful. And we have the Video Silo plugin, which is also paid. These are all new and updated, and we have not pushed the button on those to release, but I want to let the community know that that is coming very, very likely within the next 7 days. Okay, the next 7 days. We're just waiting on the final test alpha and beta team. Last but not least, I'm going to close with Sell Reports Now. Even though Sell Reports Now is on its own launch, that's why I'm not going to talk much about it here. It's another reason why I'm leaving it till last, because I got a whole nother video for that one. Sell Reports Now is the system that is included with your Pro bundle. It's going, when you log in, if you have a Pro bundle or greater, you must have a Pro bundle or you won't have access to it. All you'll need to do is log in to the members area, and you should have access to it on your sidebar. Okay, and you're going to see it. Let me see if I can find the. It's going to be under Sell Reports first, and you're going to see all the content there. I don't have access to it yet, even though I helped to create the content. If you don't have it, it'll bring up an error page and say that it's been blocked. Okay, and that's fine, but it'll be on your sidebar here. Okay, there's 3 videos in there already. And Sell Reports first is introducing Mike Clay. We have several agencies who have been selling reports. They offer a report, and then a plan, and then an execution. Anywhere between $2,000 to $20,000 on each one of those segments. The way that Mike Clay does it is tried, tested, and true. He's going to be walking you step by step how you can use, and showing you how you can use the DWS Silo Builder, which you should have access to in your members area, your Kraken and TLKT, or the last keyword tool, reporting outputs to sell clients reports ranging from $1,500 to $18,000 up front, depending on the size of the client. It's going to show you exactly how he closes those deals, how he works it, and this is a bolt-on opportunity. If you are a small, even large agency, you don't have to necessarily give up what you're doing. You can just offer some bolt-on and cool functionality that people are happy to buy. And we're going to show you how that happens. We really want you to only have clients that are customers already. You know, you can actually turn your prospects into clients immediately before you ever even talk to them. And you really have to know how that works, and we're going to be showing you how to do that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That wraps up the June 9th, 2015 weekly update. I'm going to put bullet points below this video for those of you who just don't love to hear me talk for 30 minutes about all the stuff going on. I think this video will be useful for those of you who are new in the community. We are at a point in our community where we have so much going on that the most powerful way for me to communicate with you is probably through a video newsletter. And again, bullet points will be made. We are a growing organization, and that's always the fun and challenging part. We've always been growing, but it's really getting large. If you have any questions, please do see our support desk. Hopefully you can see the support desk right here in your members area. As we roll this out, this new membership area out, you can see how fast it is. Okay, go ahead and just submit a ticket. Please do be advised that if you're going to ask questions about plugins, you're going to need support. You're going to need to go to the support articles. Okay, if you want to read our support articles, there's lots of help. But also anything on the help desk, anything about Social Explosion, you have to contain this information before you submit it, because the Social Explosion plugin and dashboard is in massive growth. Okay, and we can't really help you unless we have certain information. Also, before you open a ticket, please read this. All right, and then here's help files for plugins and applications. Before you submit a help file, a help question, be sure to look through our help file on the help desk. It's pretty large and it's pretty comprehensive. We're happy to help you in the Skype groups and elsewhere. Okay, but we really want to make sure that you know that before we can truly help you with technical things, we're going to need to get some information from you. So rather than delay you and make more back and forth between us, just go ahead and look at the help desk requirements for tickets, and we will get with you as soon as we can on this. Okay. If there are any other questions, please do see me on Skype, and I look so much forward to meeting each and every one of you. Just go at your own pace, and we are aware that there's immense amounts of information here, and we are also aware that each one of you has a unique path. We have tried to create paths, and I can give you some ideas about where those are. If you go to and look at our maps, if you go to Network Empire News, I'm going to leave this below on the video. although this has been given mixed reviews. We are in the process of creating a path that will help a document that will help each one of you find your exact path. Okay, but I've created a document called Excited but Confused. If for some reason you're feeling confused, please do read this document. I'm going to leave it below. And if you're still not helped by this, after that, let me know, because we're actually adding more and more support. We're adding more and more step-by-step for our software. And we don't have everything as documented as it needs to be just yet. And if there's something that's really bugging you about it, just go ahead and let us know. We're very familiar with a couple of missing documentations when it comes to the last keyword tool. So just know that we are working on that one because we've had upgrades. Other than that, we are a growing community that works really hard to give you with the support you need while we're still in rapid development of everything else, okay? Any questions? I really do look forward to meeting you personally. My name is Russell Wright. Look forward to seeing you on the inside. Thank you.